Hello everyone, I'm Chasity Craft at Kentucky Valley Educational Cooperative, and I wanted to talk to you today about some ideas that may help you when you're making your home videos for your students. I know this is a new task for many of you, so we're all trying to get through this together, but I was hoping that maybe to give you little tidbits that may just make it a little bit easier for you and help you. So let's go ahead and go through them. The first one is check your background. Make sure that you don't have any visual distractions. Look behind you to see if there's clutter or anything that would distract the student's attention, that they would be more focused on your background instead of what you want to tell them. And also noise. You may have a clean background visually, but then you're going to have a TV going or a dog barking or kids crying. So just make sure when you're doing your video that you're able to have a quiet spot that you can get your lesson in, because it's just such a distraction for kids. You don't want to you want to do everything that you can to make sure that you lessen that distraction. And the second thing is lighting. Sometimes people don't think, and they sit in front of a window and then the light comes through and then their face is dark. You can't even see your face. So you want to check your lighting, make sure that they can see you when you're doing it, and that the picture is clear. So don't be this person. Hey boys and girls, how are you guys today? I'd like to talk to you a little bit about... Okay, let me get this finished and then we'll talk about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, sorry guys. But anyway, as I was saying about our reading lesson today, number 2, professional dress and actions. Even though you're working from home, you still want to make sure that you present your professional self. You guys are professionals and you want to continue to present that to your students and your parents, because your parents are going to be looking at this too. So make sure you're presenting your best self. And don't eat or drink on camera. The videos are not going to be that long, so just save it for later. Not only is it not professional, but it would be a less distraction for them as well. And don't be this person. Hey boys and girls, are you all ready to do some reading today? Number 3. Assess your workspace. Look at your seating and your posture. A table and chair would be your best bet, because and not everybody has a home office, and that's fine. You don't really need a home office. But sitting at a table and chair versus a couch or in the floor is much better. You will have a more professional delivery, and also it keeps you mentally focused on your lesson to keep your task at hand. Check your camera angle and your computer placement. Make sure your microphone is on, your battery is charged, and your internet is strong enough to not have any glitches or buffering or things like that. Probably you may want to not have your son play PlayStation with his friends while you're trying to do your video. And the last one is keep your workspace neat and clean. Don't have candy wrappers laying around or water bottles, because not only is this really less professional, it's also a distraction for your kids. So what would be better, sitting at a table or chair, or this? Hey guys, I'm back again today. Wanted to check in with you all, see how everybody was doing. Hope everybody's doing well. And the last thing I have for you is your delivery of instruction. Look at your pacing. When you're in a classroom, you can gauge your students. You can tell if they're getting something or not based on their feedback. Sometimes it's just their facial expressions. Well, you don't have that when you're talking to a screen. So just assume that they are not getting it. So a general rule of thumb is to talk slower when you're presenting your lesson. It gives kids a chance to keep up with you and follow along with you. And also remember your pragmatics. You're not going, you talk to your students, your teacher voice different than the way that you would talk to your friends or your family. So when you're doing your videos for your students, continue using your teacher voice for that. And the length of your lesson, I wouldn't do it any more than 10 minutes, because that's about attention span that they're going to have no matter how good what you have is. If your lesson requires more than 10 minutes, I would suggest breaking it up into different segments. That way you're going to get more out of them with that. And check this girl out. Could students get anything from this? Hey boys and girls, let's look at yesterday's assignment on Google Classroom. It was talking about word parts and their meanings. So let's take the first word, replay. We know that read means again and to play. So we're going to replay means play again. And the next word is unnecessary. Un means not, and necessary means something that needs to be done. So unnecessary means it's not necessary. So that's all I have for you for your tidbits for the day. I hope this was beneficial. I hope it kind of helps and gives you an idea of how to do your videos. But here's the thing I want you to know is to don't be intimidated by this. This is new, but you know what? Your kids love you. Show your personality that you have, that those kids have grown to love. Be yourself and just go with it. The thing is, you can practice this over and over before you put that out there. It doesn't have to be live. You can edit it and do it as many times as you need to before you put that out there. So it's okay if you mess up or you feel like it didn't go well. If the thought of putting your face out there just gives you complete anxiety, another option would be to present a PowerPoint and do a voiceover. Now, for younger kids, this probably wouldn't be a really good idea, but for some of your middle or high school kids, this might be an option for them that, and they would still get something out of it. So that might possibly be an option that you can use. But last, have fun. Have fun with this. You know, it's a new adventure. Make the best of it. And like I said, be you. Be the person your students love and miss, and let them see why they fell in love with you to begin with. So just be there for them. Don't be intimidated, and have fun. Thank you for your time. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, don't hesitate to contact me. I will be happy to assist you any way that I can. Thank you guys, and good luck.